transition, which was bad. Those transition layups in the first half, they're up 5, but they've got 8 points that are uncontested on runouts. You just can't allow that. It's not good. And then they were great in the pick and roll all night. They destroyed us, and so we have to be much better defending that. But that's I don't think we were very good at it yesterday either. So we've got a lot of work to do to be the best version of ourselves. I don't think tonight is as much about us. I think that our guys did some good things and had some moments, but that they deserve a lot of praise. They came in here and set the tone for how the game was going to be played with great energy. They looked like people that were the last team standing last year, just from the standpoint of, even though it's a lot of different guys, just they played with great makeup today.
The officiating seemed to get on the guys' nerves. There was a moment there with Tony Brothers and Tatum. Did you think that the guys maybe got a little too caught up in that stuff? And can you explain what that moment was?
I would say I don't want to speak about individual moments. I would say generally, Toronto played a fast, physical, tough game, and we were on our heels all night. And we probably were frustrated by that as much as we were by anything else. And I've got absolutely no complaints with the officiating. I thought the officiating was fine, good. I thought Toronto was better than Boston. That was the bottom line.
Brad, just you mentioned the transition defense. Is that, again, for the issues tonight, was it just a matter of, again, like, getting someone back, or they just were very aggressive, pushing off of everything? Like,
we haven't been very good at it recently, Brian, but we've been winning, so we're not talking about it a lot. I think the bottom line is that we have to be better on that end of the floor. Generally, we've had some moments, as we talked about, and we certainly have had some possessions tonight. But we got to get back to being a better defensive team, and we got to find the right mix of guys that'll defend well together, and that complement our best players to defend well, and just get back to that. You're not going to win a game like tonight by outscoring these guys again, right? The other day was a little bit of an anomaly. That was a tired game for them. I mean, they played the 22nd and 23rd, and then a noon game on the 25th. That's tough. To expect that we were going to see the same team tonight would have been silly.
Brad, the rebounding, the second chance points, what do you attribute to that? And it seemed like the key possession, the back-to-back second chance buckets.
First of all, they're great athletes. All the way across the board, all the way up and down their roster. So anybody they check in can fly to the ball. What they give away in size and strength with Gasol being out, you put Boucher, you put Brissett, you put Ibaka, and then you put all those wings running in there. They just get to the ball quickly. So you better hit them before they get to the paint on blockouts, and we just didn't do that. We let them run all over the place, and they were faster to the ball than us. They outplayed us. They deserve credit.
You talk about you've been winning, and do you think that the fact that you've been winning masks some of the things that maybe there's been like
Of course, yeah, that's always the case with winning. But I think that's why you use all year as a coach to objectively look at your team. You don't ride the roller coaster. And we talked about things we didn't do well yesterday, and before the game, so that we could try to do them a little bit better. We talked about what to expect that would be different from an energy and attack perspective from them, and they met every expectation. They were awfully good.
Brad, you mentioned Marcus would be on a minutes restriction when he came back. Played 23 tonight. Is that kind of what you envisioned for tonight?
What's that? I'm
Marcus
sorry.
Smart's minutes. He played 23 tonight, and you mentioned
That's just because he's on a minutes restriction.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so he'll play more than that once he's. I was trying to manage that, keep it between 20 and 25. A lot easier said than done when the other team is beating you at every loose ball and out rebounding you on every play, and you need to get some grit to stop some of that. To have him sitting over there on a restriction's not the most enjoyable thing in the world. Just kind of chomping at the bit to throw Marcus Smart in.
Brad, you did get a chance to run Marcus with you have your 5 best players on the floor. What did you see from that lineup tonight?
So too small to know. I would say that would be something you won't see often, but that will be something you see at times, depending on matchups and the such. If you feel like you can switch everything, if you feel like you're not going to get killed too bad on the glass, because we look awfully small with that group out there. But we'll keep. Now we've got to try some of that stuff, and we got to see. So I thought that we've got 6 minutes or so of tape today to go back and look at and see what we can do better on it. But I don't think that'll be a high volume group.